Let me ask you a question. What are the wheels like on your car? Now, you're probably sat there thinking they are pretty bad and they're curbed, they're damaged, they're corroded, and they need to be repaired. You're probably also thinking, how do I go about this and what repairs or refurbishments are out there? Now, there's two main types of wheel refurbishment. There's the smart repair, which is a touch up to a focused area of the wheel, or there's full refurbishment, where the wheels are chemically stripped back to bare metal and re-powder coated. In this video, we're putting these two methods head to head so that you can make an educated decision on which refurbishment method is going to be best for your wheels. Let's jump into it. Smart repair versus powder coat. What is the difference between these two wheel refurbishment methods? Smart repairing is basically a small, medium area repair technology. That's what it stands for. It's basically a small area, the face of the wheel or only a portion of the wheel is worked on. It's sanded back, wet sprayed and then put back onto the car. The tyre isn't removed. This is usually a quick cosmetic repair that gives medium to long-term results. Now, a full refurbishment is where the tyres are removed and the wheels are chemically stripped back to bare metal. They're then powder coated to give you maximum durability and much more of a quality finish. This is a long-term refurbishment. The tyres are put back on, balanced and put back onto the car. Now, there's lots of different factors to consider when having your wheels refurbished. The main one being time and convenience. How long are you going to be without your vehicle whilst this refurbishment is taking place? One of the benefits of a smart repair is that it is mobile, so a person can come to your place of work and carry out the refurbishments there, or they can even come to your home. The refurbishment is completed in the same day, usually between 4 and 6 or 8 hours, and it's a quick and easy cosmetic repair. You can drive away the same day. So as you can imagine, with a full refurbishment, it does take a little bit longer, sometimes between 2 and 5 days, depending on how much work needs to be put into those wheels. There's many more processes involved, so you might be without your car for a little bit longer. Now, the way lots of companies get around this is by offering free collection and return. Here at Premier Wheels, we will go and collect people's cars, we'll bring them back into the workshop, carry out the wheel refurbishments, and then return their car free of charge. Something else that companies offer are hire cars. So you can bring your car into us, take a hire car away, and then you can still do the school run and your shopping and get to work and back without being inconvenienced. You'll still have a vehicle whilst we've got yours carrying out the wheel refurbishment. The second important factor to consider when having your wheels refurbed is safety. You need to make sure that the wheels are not buckled or cracked, and you also need to make sure that the tyres on those wheels are safe as well. A smart repair is going to take the wheel off the vehicle, then they're going to keep the tyre on. They'll probably inspect it a little bit and they might advise you that you need to get a new tyre from a different tyre shop, but they're not going to be able to fix a buckled or cracked wheel on the spot in a mobile unit. With a full refurbishment, the wheel is taken off the car, the tyre is removed and inspected, and then the wheel is spun on a balancing machine to make sure that it isn't buckled or cracked. If there are any of those imperfections in the wheel, they can then be repaired as part of the refurbishment process to ensure maximum safety of the wheels before they're put back onto the vehicle. Now, the third thing to consider when having your wheels refurbished is quality and guarantee. Some smart repairers might offer a 3 to 6 month guarantee on their repairs, but this is usually going to be a medium-term repair as this is only a cosmetic fix. Full refurbishment companies will usually offer a 12-month guarantee as powder-coated finishes tend to last a lot longer. We've had customers come back to us 3, 4, 5 years down the line and their wheels are still in perfect condition. Now, one of the biggest factors when having your wheels refurbished is cost and value for money. How much is a smart repair going to be versus a powder coated finish, and which one would be most cost effective for me? So a full refurbishment might be between £60 and £150 per wheel, again depending on what sort of damage there is on them and what size and style of wheel it is. So a smart repair can be anywhere between £40 to £100 per wheel, depending on how much damage there is on the wheel, how long it's going to take, and what processes are needed to get that wheel cosmetically looking better. So on the surface, it does look as though smart repairs are cheaper than full refurbishment. However, when we look at value for money, with all of the extra processes that go into the full refurbishment and the longer lasting finish, full refurbishment actually works out a better choice in terms of value for money. The finish is going to last longer, you're going to get more of a guarantee, and you're not going to be back having your wheels refurbished in the next 12 months because the paint is flaking off. Now, don't get me wrong, smart repairs can be a perfect solution if you have a problem that needs fixing quickly and with only a small amount of effort. If you've got a brand new car and it's only got a tiny bit of damage on it, a smart repair might be the way to go because you're saving having to chemically strip that wheel all the way back to bare metal and start that process from scratch. A smart repair can just touch up that area and take your eye off it so the damage isn't seen anymore. Another thing to add is every company and every person who does wheel refurbishment is totally different. I do think that sometimes smart repairers get given a bad name in this industry just because of how many cowboys are out there going around and spraying people's wheels without any care or attention. We work alongside some really good smart repairers who do a fantastic job, and their finishes do last a really long time. With full refurbishment though, we have a full unit with lots of equipment and infrastructure here, so we're able to replicate the factory standard processes that these wheels went through when they were first made. That's how we can guarantee that our finishes are going to be of the highest quality. So I hope that's given you a little bit of food for thought when it comes to the world of wheel refurbishment. We've looked at smart repairing, we've looked at powder coating, so just comment below, which method would you choose if you needed to get your wheels fixed? And as always, I'll see you in the next one.